What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. And today, yes, I am going to be showing you all of my March Madness pictures. Wait, what am I saying? I'm going to be showing you all my March Madness picks. I'm trying to make 100 brackets. I think that's an over exaggeration. I might only make about 30 brackets. I'm thinking hopefully maybe 40. I gotta make a couple today. Probably gonna go for 10. 10 more today. So yeah, let's get started. Duke versus Sanya. You gotta pick the one over the 16. I don't think I don't think Sanya is gonna go over Duke in this situation. Ohio State TCU. I'm probably gonna go TCU, but you know, TCU's been doing not bad. But you gotta go Ohio State. I feel like if TCU won, for me that would be an upset. But yeah. St. John's, Northern Iowa. I bet Northern Iowa could pull it off if they tried their hardest. I mean, they already are. It's March Madness tournament, but I don't think they will be able to. I'm gonna pick St. John's. Kansas, Cal Baptist. Kansas hasn't been doing their best. They kind of fell off, to be honest. I don't know who Cal Baptist is, but I assume they're not better than Kansas if they're a 13 seed right now. They might be good, but not good enough to beat Kansas. Louisville, South Florida. A lot of people have been picking the upset of South Florida. I picked Louisville in my first bracket, but right now I'm thinking might to pick South Florida for this one. I think they could pull it off easily. Not easily, but I bet they could pull it off. Michigan State, North Dakota State. I gotta pick Michigan State. I haven't heard of North Dakota State at all. UCLA, UCF. I've seen a lot of people right now on these videos I've been watching picking UCF as an upset. I haven't really seen them play it anybody good. Let me check their schedule right now. So see, yeah, they lost to Arizona by 21, and they lost to a lot of people. Um, yeah, I feel like UCLA could go on a run this year. I don't know why people have been picking not UCLA because they've been doing pretty good actually. I mean, they've been doing not bad, but yeah. So let's do UCLA over UCF. You got to pick UConn over Furman. I don't think Furman is going to upset this year like they did other years. And now to the second round, Duke versus Ohio State. I'm gonna pick Duke. I don't think it's gonna be a close game. I mean, Ohio State theoretically could beat Duke without Cam Boozer. They have Kyle or his brother, whatever his name is, Caden Boozer. Caden, I forgot his name. It might not be Boozer. My mistake if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just don't think they could pull that off. St. John's, Kansas. I feel like this is going to be a really good game. I feel like I'm gonna have to go with St. John's on this one. Just because how they've been doing lately, and I think they're a lot better than last year, and they were good last year too. And I have to go to the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. All right, my bad, guys. I was away for a long time, but now I'm back. So let's get back to the picks. Okay, so where were we? South Florida versus Michigan State. You gotta go with Michigan State on this one. Just look at this: better shooting percentage, worse net rating, but better opponent efficiency, and they have the same overall winning percentage. And they're a 3 seed. I could see the 11 seed pulling it off to go to the Sweet 16, but Michigan State just seems like a better team. I haven't been watching them a lot, but I just assume they're a better team. Right now, I've only seen a couple of their games. UCLA, UConn, this could go either way. This will be a good game, definitely. But I'm going to go with UConn for this one. I've had UCLA for most of my picks right now. Most of my brackets, I mean. So I'm going to go for UConn on this one. And going up to Duke and St. John's, I'm going to pick Duke. I'm not going to have St. John's winning that upset. They definitely could, and I've had that in a couple other brackets, but not this one. St. John's, Kansas. Wait, no, we already did that. Michigan State, UConn. I got UConn. UConn, Duke. I got Duke. Duke into the Final Four. Florida, Palm something versus Lehigh. I think Lehigh is gonna win that to play Florida, and Florida's gonna beat them obviously. Iowa versus Clemson. I got Iowa. Vanderbilt, McNeese. Saw McNeese. They're a pretty good team. Not good enough to beat Vanderbilt, but hopefully they can pull off that upset. I would love to see it, but not in my bracket. Nebraska, Troy. I could see Troy winning that. They have a lot of tall guys, but Nebraska just seems like a better. Nebraska is a better overall team, in my opinion. North Carolina, VCU. I'm getting VCU only because North Carolina doesn't have Caleb Wilson, not Caleb Williams. But yeah, it's gonna be hard without him. So I gotta go VCU. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what their opinion is. See if AI has the same opinion as me. Let me ask. What do you think? Wait. What do you think about the UNC versus VCU game? Who will win? Let me ask their opinion. Let me see if it even knows that Caleb Wilson will not be there. Okay, so it's not saying anything right now. Let me ask one more time. It's glitching a bit. Let me ask on another tab. So yeah, it says UNC has a 61% chance to win. It's thinking UNC is gonna win. I'm gonna pick VCU. I think they're gonna fight and they're gonna win that game. Illinois Penn. I'm gonna pick Illinois. Not Illinois. Illinois versus Penn. Penn's been doing all right. They've been doing good actually. Yeah, they have that one guy who went to Duke, didn't get a lot of playing time, transferred again here to Penn, and yeah, they're doing all right, but not enough to beat Illinois as a 14 seed. St. Mary's versus Texas A&M. You got to go St. Mary's right here. Texas A&M's has been has had an average season, so I don't think they'll be able to pull off against St. Mary's. It's gonna be a tough game, tough watch too to see who will win because I don't think I have Texas A&M winning one of my brackets. I might have to change that though. And Houston, Idaho. I don't think Houston's gonna get upset in the first round. I think they have a chance to win the whole thing actually. Florida, Iowa. I'm gonna get Florida. Iowa could definitely beat. Iowa could definitely beat Florida. They have a good 3-point percentage, but so does Florida. They can surely shoot good, and I think they also have a chance to be national champions again. I just think it's hard to win 2 times in a row like that, so I'm not gonna pick them for that. Nebraska Vanderbilt. I'm gonna go Vanderbilt. Just somewhere in my gut says Vanderbilt is gonna beat them. VCU Illinois. I think VCU is gonna get knocked out in the second round versus Illinois. They have the best offense. Apparently they have the best offense in the whole entire college basketball league. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. All of college basketball. St. Mary's Houston. You gotta go Houston with that. Florida Vanderbilt. I bet Florida's gonna win that. Illinois Houston. Houston Florida. I'm going Houston. I love their coach, man. He's a good coach. I don't know his name or anything or really anything about him. I just like his vibe, he reminds me of Nick Saban at Alabama. R.I.P. Nick Saban. He's not dead, but you know, it's basically the same thing. Arizona, Long Island. You got to go 1/16. Arizona's been doing great. They're definitely gonna win that game. Villanova, Utah State could go either way, but I'm gonna pick Utah State to win that game. Wisconsin High Point. A lot of people have been picking High Point, and they're acting like Wisconsin a bad team, and they're sleeping on Wisconsin right now. I'm not gonna sleep on them. Ooh, create custom analysis. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Wisconsin. Ooh, 3-point percentage high. Calculate. Edit stats. Let me edit. Whoa, this is cool. Field goal percentage. I'm gonna put medium. Free throw high. Opponents points. Dude, this is cool. Win percentage. Last 10 games win percentage. I'm gonna put high. Defensive efficiency high. Net rating medium, I guess. True shooting percentage high. Bench points percentage. I want them to have a good bench. High. Calculate. Let's see. So High Point technically is better right now for what I like. But man, this is a hard game. High Point has a 30-4 record. Wisconsin has 24-10, and that's good for the Big Ten. But you got to go Wisconsin on this one. They have way better competition with the average record, which is good. But let me change this lighting real quick. Oh, there you go. It's a lot lighter. Too light. I think that's perfect. There we go. That's perfect. All right. Maybe a little darker. All right. So got Duke and Houston. Let's go up to the West region. Wait, we were just there. Oh yeah, Arkansas, Hawaii. Hawaii should even be here. And if they should be a 16 seed, obviously. I don't know how they're here. Arkansas has NBA level talent. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Arkansas with that one. BYU, Texas, or NC State. I'm gonna pick BYU with this one. I think NC State will win, and even if Texas does win this one, they're not winning against BYU. BYU is just such a good overall team. I don't think they'll get past. I don't even know, to be honest. I think they're gonna beat Gonzaga, so I'm sorry you're gonna put that. AJ Djabonch, whatever his name is. But yeah, they're gonna have some fun against Gonzaga. It's gonna be a hard game. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Gonzaga because they have a bad history. But they're yeah. Okay, so BYU Gonzaga. This is my suggested pick is Gonzaga. But I'm gonna go BYU. I just have that feeling in my gut that they're gonna win. Yeah. Miami, Missouri. I've seen a lot of people doing Miami and Missouri. This is definitely gonna be a good game, a 7-10 seed. Purdue, Queens. Yeah, I already knew I was gonna say Purdue for me. And Purdue wins that game. Purdue wins against them. Okay. Wisconsin, Arkansas. This is gonna be a great game. But just because it says it'll be my suggested pick for these stats I've put up, I'm gonna have them winning that. It's definitely gonna be a close game. Could go either way. Unlike this Arizona versus Utah State game, Arizona's gonna destroy them. And hopefully Utah State will prove me wrong. I would love to see that in the second round. Arizona, Arkansas in the Sweet 16. Arizona's gonna beat them and beat Purdue to go into the Final Four. So on to the Midwest, Michigan versus UMBC or Howard. I can't really tell who'd win that. I'm not into much of mid-major college basketball, so I'm gonna go Michigan. I know they're gonna win that over a 16 seed. Georgia, St. Louis could go either way. Georgia hasn't been in the best. I think St. Louis is gonna upset them with this, but lose to Michigan. Texas Tech, Akron. I have Akron winning in a lot of my brackets right now, but I don't think they'll be able to upset Texas Tech, especially with their offense right now. Texas Tech's offense. Alabama Hofstra. I gotta pick Alabama. Roll Tide. Alabama, Michigan. All right, Tennessee, Miami, Ohio, or SMU. I think SMU is gonna win this and lose to Tennessee. I would love to see personally. I would love to see Miami, Ohio winning that game, proving everyone else wrong, and beating Tennessee. That would be awesome if that would happen. But just for the sake of my bracket, I'm gonna pick Tennessee to win that game. And Virginia and Wright State. Virginia goes to the second round. Santa Clara, Kentucky. Kentucky's actually so overrated. Or actually, I don't even think anybody likes them. So I'm gonna go. Oh, this is actually hard. Santa Clara, Kentucky. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. These hard picks. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT's opinion. AI. Let me ask. Who do you think will win the Kentucky Santa Clara game? Let's see what it thinks. Most analytics slightly favor Kentucky Wildcats. So yeah, it seems like it could go either way. All right, I'm just gonna pick Santa Clara. For that upset versus Kentucky. Iowa State versus Santa Clara. Gotta go Iowa State. They've been doing great. Let's just look at their overall right now, or overview. They have a 26-8. They have a 27-7 record. So yeah, they even have a better record than Santa Clara in a way better conference. What conference are they in? Let me check. They're in Big 12. So yeah, Tennessee, Virginia. I gotta give it to Virginia. I'm just looking at that right now. It's changing my pick. I've seen it go either way, but now I'm looking at Virginia. I've seen a lot of people even putting Virginia into their Final Four. I don't think that's happening at all, but I guess maybe Alabama, Michigan. This is gonna be a close game. I wish Alabama could win this one, but you just gotta pick Michigan for the sake of y'all's bracket here. I guess it could go either way. It is March. I could pick Alabama and Iowa State. Iowa State would win that, in my opinion. But you gotta go could go either way. Let's ask ChatGPT what it thinks. Let's say Alabama versus Michigan. Let's see what it's thinking right now. Like, what if Alabama gets on fire? So it's saying, yes, March Madness. It's asking if I'm filling out March Madness brackets. All right. So I'm gonna pick Michigan for that. Yeah, I already had that. I don't know why I had Alabama, Michigan, and Michigan going into Iowa State. That's what my brain's saying. That's what my guts are saying. My brain are saying. My soul is saying spiritually. Iowa State will win that. I've had them in a couple other brackets. Personally, just my gut saying go Iowa State. So I have Duke, Houston, Arizona, Iowa State. Duke versus Houston. Houston barely wins versus Duke. And Arizona. I switched my pick. I mean, Duke wins that game. What am I saying? Let's go St. John's beats Duke. UConn beats St. John's. Houston goes into the championship game against Arizona. Arizona wins it. 8-9 versus 6-7. Finish bracket. Boom. Yeah, y'all heard me. I'm gonna put live stream bracket. Boom. Nice. Okay. So we got 2 brackets on this account. And we have, as y'all can see, let me show y'all. I have 10 brackets on this account. And I have 3 brackets on ESPN right now. So I'm gonna share this tab on ESPN. These are my brackets right here. Let's see, view all pick champions. So these are the champions that people are picking as their champions. So yeah, I've got literally like everyone. Got Alabama, 0.7%. Okay, these are looking like good brackets. We got Duke with 25.9%, 26%. We'll say. Arizona got number 2. The number 2 last year won. They had Duke and Florida for 1 and 2, and Florida won that. We all knew. So maybe it's Arizona and Michigan play each other in the Final Four. And then, it's hard. Arizona, really, it could be all 1 seeds into the Final Four. You never know. But I think my brackets are good right now. I've got some good brackets. I'm thinking. So, yeah, I think we're doing. I think we got some good brackets right now. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's go to my brackets. What's this bracket? Is this mine? Yeah, I think this. But yeah, this is one of them. I had Arizona, Iowa State, UConn, Houston. I think this is basically like the same as the last one. It's hard. All right, let's do one bracket on ESPN. Create a bracket. Let's do a quick bracket. See, choose from the following options: celebrity brackets. Let's do that. Let's see whose bracket we should copy. Let's go Jay Bilas for Arizona. Let's see what his picks are right now. Oh, dang. Illinois and Michigan State right now. Okay. And he has Texas into the second round, or NC State. Dang, I'm gonna have to change that to BYU. I'm gonna change some stuff right here. Gotta change some stuff. Georgia, Michigan, Iowa State. That looks good. Kentucky. That looks good. North Carolina. All right, I'll go with it. This is kind of hard. I think UCLA is gonna win that versus UConn. UConn beats them. Michigan State, yeah. Duke. Duke's gonna beat Michigan State. Mine's Duke, Illinois. That's a weird one, but I want to have Illinois and Arizona. Dang, that's kind of weird. Should I? Should I even chance that? That's really weird. Duke and Illinois, though, I don't know if they're that good. Man, I'm gonna do it. Put 150 points. Doesn't really matter. Not 1,150. 150. Enter that, yes. And I think we made all the picks. Did we not make all the picks? Oh, we didn't. Wait. Purdue versus BYU. There. And I can submit bracket. Okay. Alright. That's probably not a good bracket, but it's fine. Celebrity brackets. I'm gonna do the easy option. I'm gonna do a smart bracket. And popular. Yeah, I'll just do popular, I guess. And autofill. And see what comes up. So we got Houston, St. Mary's, yeah, Illinois, North Carolina, Nebraska, Vanderbilt, Florida, Illinois. So yeah, I feel like this is everyone's picks, really. But I'm gonna change Florida back to Florida, back to Houston, and all right, I'm gonna submit that bracket. See how it does. Okay, and for this next bracket, it's gonna be a crazy bracket. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I'm gonna copy this into NCAA. This is gonna be the bracket that wins it all. All $1 billion. Remember this, whoever's watching this. I'm gonna say something right now in chat just to show y'all. This is the bracket that's gonna win. I got God. Let's all pray before I make this bracket. God, please help me to do a good bracket on this one. To win all the money. Even though I don't deserve this money. I could really use it. Probably make an organization or something. Start my career in whatever I want to do. It was hard. You know what's your will. May your will be done. But hopefully, it's that I win this, get 100%, 1 in 9.2 quintillion. And if someone asks me when I win this, how I did it, I'm going to say because of you. And yeah, let's do it. I'm going to mute myself real quick, but while I do this. All right, let's get started, guys. Okay. Duke, Senior, Duke. Like Ohio State. St. John's, Kansas. Louisville. Michigan State, UCLA, UConn, Florida, Iowa, Vanderbilt, Nebraska, VCU, Illinois, St. Mary's, Houston, Illinois, Houston, Vanderbilt, Houston, Florida, Houston. Let's go UConn, Louisville, St. John's, Duke, UConn, Duke, Arizona, Utah State, Arizona, Wisconsin, Arizona, BYU, Gonzaga, Missouri, Purdue, Arizona, Michigan, St. Louis, Texas Tech, Alabama, Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, Iowa State. I got Virginia, Iowa State, Alabama, Michigan. I got Michigan, Iowa State. I got Arizona, Houston, Arizona. 149. God, this is the bracket right here. This is the one. I'm telling y'all right now. This is going to be the bracket that wins it all. I'm telling y'all right now. Let me see if this is the bracket. I forgot. Who do I got? Duke, Florida, Arizona, Iowa State. I had 149, not 150. I don't think this is the one. Yeah, it's not the one. That's not the winning one. Which one's the winning? Pick 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, man. Okay, pick 1. Picks 2, picks 3, picks 4, picks 5, pick 6. Pick 6. Alright, this is the one. Boom. How do I name it? Winning. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Let me mute myself. Okay, I'm gonna put winning bracket. Save settings. There you go. I might as well join a group since I know it's might win. Hopefully, by the grace of God, it will. Hopefully, I'm being serious right now. I'm gonna put Alabama fan club. Alabama. I guess I'll join Sports Center. See who gets first in there. Yeah, I'm joining my group on all of them. All these ones. Let's see these people's brackets right now. Hannah Storm. Oh, wait, these are all the workers. I'm guessing. Let's see this random fan. Oh, you can't see it. All right. Well, that's the end of this live stream. I gotta go. I have to go in 2 minutes, so I might as well go right now. I will see y'all tomorrow, probably in the next live stream. I'm gonna make a couple more brackets. So yeah, see y'all on the next live stream. Bye.